topic for today. We're talking about
portfolios.
Yeah, we're talking about portfolios again. We talked about portfolios last Thursday, and we looked at some. You guys liked it, so we're going to do some more. We'll talk about some more portfolios today. We're going to take a look at some. If you want us to take a look at your portfolio, there is a link down below. You can go fill it in. It's a form. It needs your name and your portfolio link. That's it. So it's in the description down below. Go fill that out, and we'll see if we can take a look at as many as we can here through the remainder of our time. Before we do that, I have to talk about one thing: coldest water. I know right before we came on, you jumped on 2 minutes before, and you were like, "Oh, I gotta go fill up my water bottle again."
Yeah.
You were drinking a lot of water.
I'm trying to drink
right?
4 of these a day, so it keeps my gallon going.
Yeah, I don't go through 4. I go through a couple of these, but I do try and drink a lot from it. So yes, coldest water. If you're interested in that, the water bottle link is below. You can get 10% off using CF10.
All right, cool. Okay,
so I thought where we would start with portfolios is kind of where we left off last week, right? Because we looked at Adakan's portfolio last week, and I'm going to pull his portfolio up here again. So he's changed it since we looked at it last week.
Oh, okay, cool.
So here's what he's done. Let me pull it up. So he's changed it. He's changed his color scheme, right? We sort of like critiqued his color scheme a little. Remember, it was very it was dark. It was like a dark blue and a green that didn't quite go together. So he's changed it. He's brined it up a little bit.
It looks a lot better.
It does look a lot better, but I would also say, Adakan, it's still not perfect. The color's still something about them. I think maybe because they're muted some way. I don't know if the green goes with the orange here necessarily, or the peach, whatever this is. So here's what I would suggest, Adakan. If you want a good color scheme for this, obviously look at other people's work to start off with. But you can also go to something like this, like Adobe Color, right? So you can go here. It's color.adobe.com, and when you go there, there's a tab at the top that just says there's a few actually. Explore is a good one. So you can go to Explore, and it'll look up like trendy colors at the moment. This yellow and gray is very trendy at the moment. Or you can go to like trends, and they have a bunch of different stuff here too, like color palettes based on this. You could be like, okay, like this is one that I like. Look. This color palette, and it gives you all the hex colors. Look, and you can use this color palette.
And I would say that what I do with these color palettes, Kevin, is I pick the if you go to that one, and I wanted to design around that palette right there.
Yep.
I'm going to use a gray as dominant always, and then I'm going to pick one of these as my highlight.
Right.
You know, but if I need 2 colors, I know that I can pick a contrast pretty easily.
Here's the other cool thing too. So let's say, right, that we are this, right? So we're Coda Foundry Orange right here in the middle. Look, this is FF993B. This is Coda Foundry Orange. You can use this and then look up complementary colors. Look, you can choose different split complementary colors, and it'll tell you like these colors will work together, and sort of trial and error a little bit. But if you use this color palette here, it's a pretty good color palette. You know, this pulls in a little bit of purple here. It's sort of a monochromatic, meaning they're all kind of orange. So you can play around with this, and I would choose your colors based on this.
And I would use complementary. I think the one I use for web design is complementary a lot.
Complementary. It's complementary is a good way because you're opposite sides on the color wheel. That's what that means.
And so you're going to pick the one you want in the middle, and then one on the right of it, probably.
Yep. Exactly.
You know.
Yep. Yeah, I would go for that. And then obviously you can mix in a white or like an off-white of some kind too. They'll generally go with pretty much any color palette you're going to choose.
Right. And I do think that just basic white is terrible in general for backgrounds. And so I would always pick a super light gray. And then for the dark black, I would never pick black. I'm going to pick a super dark gray.
Yeah, agree. Yeah,
and that's just what's trendy right now. I think black doesn't look great. I think it's too hard on the eyes, and so you can pick something in the dark gray, or and it looks better. But he's got a gray on his portfolio. It looks pretty good though.
Yep.
So all right, cool.
Yep. So that's I thought I'd take a look at that because I noticed that he actually updated it. So I was like, oh, that's cool. I happened to have the link, and I was like, oh, I clicked it. I was like, oh, okay, he updated it. That's very, very cool. Okay, so. We had another one actually from last week that I didn't get to, and I think he's actually been updating this one too in the in the interim as well. So it's cool. This is I believe it's Ijaz, and and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Ijaz, if you are here. So I sent this in last week, and actually when I first looked at this, when I first opened this up today, it was different than it looks now. So I think he's actively working on it. So that's cool. So I like
he's got a good, kind of like a good CTA up there.
Yep.
So it's kind of cool.
Yep.
I like the use of like the bold and the non-bold.
I do too. Yeah, the text presentation is super good. This is good. It's the right color. The color palette is good look. He's used an off-white look, then with a purple. It just looks good. It looks right. It's correct. This is also not black, notice. It is a dark gray.
Yeah.
You can see that. So scrolling down, then he has a carousel with his apps in it, which we'll go take a look at one in a second.
Love it.
Which is super cool. You can click through them too. They automatically scroll through, but you can also click through them, which is nice. He has an About Me section. I like the spacing here again. Skills section. I like this. This is super neat. I like his,
rocking that C#. You see that, Kevin, right there. Look at that.
Yep. React Node, C#, GraphQL, and Rust. Like a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah.
And then I did notice one thing. Oh, he fixed this now. This wasn't working earlier. So he's hooked it up to LinkedIn, so that's cool. So he's actively working on this. But look, one of his apps too I thought was kind of cool. He's in an e-commerce app, look. Let me... Oh, I can't click on it. I could click on it earlier. Oh, that sucks.
Can you click on the icon at the bottom, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. I'm sure he's fixing that. He's changing it. This is cool. It was an e-commerce store, look. I thought this was very cool. So you can get his shoes. He has them all here. Very neat. This was cool. We can buy some fly knits, look. I have these in.
There you go. I like those, man. Just make that orange stripe on it, man.
We'll take some Air Max 90s as well. Why not? I have both of those.
Yeah.
There's a little car.
I see an orange flavor down there. Let's go get an orange one.
There's another one. Let's take another one too. Which one?
Let's see. It was something that was kind of orange.
Oh, we've had more shoes actually.
I like it. No, I didn't see it. Maybe I was.
Yeah, I don't see much. You probably just caught this off the corner of your eye or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has a what am I doing here? Has a cart process I can check out. This is cool. This is a great app. This looks like a genuine store app. This is good. I don't know what he built this with. I don't know if this has got some back end to it potentially, or if it's all built. I'm not sure, but I like it. Simple, like graphic logo too, just a little tick. That's obviously meant to be sort of Nike-ish.
Okay.
Because it's all Nike stuff that's on here. But I like it. It's good. It's a great proof of concept app. Yeah. So I don't really have any advice for him with this. I think it's great.
I
think it's super good.
I like
it's a
the
strong
project
call to
at the
action.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hire me today. Get in touch.
Yeah.
Let's look at one more, like at the expense tracker. See how that's working.
Let me see.
Because I like these apps that do something.
Okay.
Like that one. Sort of like the financial portal we do.
Let's say an expense. Yeah. I'm $5.
Refresh the page when you get them all in there, if you can.
Let me do like a type today. I'm trying to type over my microphone. Let's say that's an expense. My movies are $2. Did I put an expense in for the other one? I think I did. Let's do work. My income. Oh man, I'm making bank. That's
There you go.
Okay. And then would you say refresh the page?
Yeah.
It does delete, so it doesn't have to.
So here's what I would do with this. That's what I was thinking. So this is a purely front-end app. What you can do is, number one, C#, React, Node. You could put a database behind this, would be amazing. You get people to log in and create accounts and create demo things, and that would have to take this to the next level. But for something that you could do right now in the next, say, 40 minutes or an hour is add local storage to it, so that people's expenses will be persistent across, sessions until they clear their cache. So that's a quick way to do it, and it demonstrates a skill. Go back, and the other thing I would say is show people what you build it with. So that card is really cool, and it's got like, hey, look at the code and look at the cool website. That's great. Yeah. But tell us how you built it, and that could be a splash page on each of these apps that you could add. But that's another thing that you can do, I think, to bring attention to what skill you use to do it. So
yeah, you
like
have to
right
it is here. You have to kind of click through, but
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's kind of, you are
Yeah.
burying the
Right.
info a little bit. Like,
And the thing you can do in this README, which we say all the time to students, is on the GitHub side, is this README needs to be logofied and look like a landing page, and then have a link right here, a button where they can run the compiled version or the hosted version. Right.
Yeah,
there.
you can put like
So I think that
markup
would
in
help
here
a
or
lot.
whatever, right? To
Yeah. Markdown. Yeah.
Markdown, is that what it's called here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right, cool. But overall, man, that's a good job, man. Like,
It is.
you know, that's
It is. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
It's super well designed. Super well designed. Let's see real quick. Make sure, see if we have any questions or anything here. I'll try and get to questions at the end here too. But yes, look, hey, Paul says, look, I like how clean this looks. Yeah, I agree, Paul, definitely. I think that's what's good about it.
Yeah.
N17 here says having the call to action front and center is key. People not spending long on the site. Yes, that's why that button up there was good. Totally works. Yeah, very cool. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Look, just while we're talking about this, Alap says, I'm a freshman in college, super focused on getting good projects under my belt.
Yes.
How important is a personal website as of right now?
I don't think you can be too early in building your brand. I think brand building is going to be key. I do believe this. One of the things that we're doing in the industry, I think at Coder Foundry, and maybe I'm like touting my horn too much, but in general, I think we're showing the industry that personal websites are important. And the more we do this, the more it's going to become critical that you have one, because they're going to start asking for it. Like your resume, they'll ask for your portfolio. If you're a graphic designer today and you interview and you don't have a portfolio, you're not getting hired. They need to see your work.
Right, right.
And I think now the second thing that a personal website can do is build your brand, but also it can allow you to not over interview, but get more consideration during the interview process, which means that you may win a role that you normally wouldn't have won because they can see your work, and it removes doubt or risk out of you as a candidate. So yeah, I think it's important. I think you need to build one.
Okay, let's look at our next one. So, next one. I do have some responses from you guys too from the form, and I'll be able to get into those as well.
Oh, cool, guys. Super chat. Thanks, man.
Stephen, awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Stephen. Yeah, I can eat tacos today. That's awesome, man. Thanks.
We're super looking forward to you guys getting it too. You have no idea. Like, we're super excited to get this out to you guys. We genuinely are.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's look at the next portfolio. So next one, I randomly chose from the last cohort another Coder Foundry student because we did one last time, so I want to do one this time too. So this is, let me pull it up here. This is Lanley's portfolio.
Okay.
So
super smart dude.
Check his boss picture. Like, he's basically
that is a
just
boss
like
picture right there.
It's basically just like, just hire me. Like,
that's right, man.
I would say with this, from a design perspective, though, I would do something with it. I don't know what off the top of my head. He's put like a color over it to kind of dull it down.
Yeah, I would definitely watch it. I would
wash it a little bit more. Yeah, probably. It just needs a little bit more. It's still too kind of distracting.
Yeah.
But then his section, so he has call to action up here at the top. He has first thing, just like hire me. Takes you straight to his contact form. His thing to his about section is projects, his LinkedIn, and his GitHub. So that's cool. Then his about me section. I like this. This card's good. I like this kind of this style. This about me section over here, and this sort of like quick little section.
And what we do at Coder Foundry, we think the about me section is important. It's basically a resume, a quick hit resume, and he should have his resume linked to it, I believe. Yep, he does.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Yep. And then he's got an
extend my timeline. I'm gonna click it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so that pops down the little like. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
That pops down what he's doing. Okay, I like it. Oh, that's cool. Okay, his skills section's hot too. I like this. Nicely organized, similar sized icons. Like, he's just, they're gridded up really nice. I like it. Okay, this section. How do you feel about this?
I don't like that.
You just don't like those in general, do you?
I don't like them at all. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what he says.
I remember answering an interview question. What's the longest lines of store procedure you ever written? I thought it was the dumbest question I ever had during an interview.
Okay.
And I actually argued with the interviewer about it, which is not a good interview technique. But like,
hold on, hot interview technique. Like, don't argue with the interviewer.
Don't interview the interviewer. But like, he says, well, ours are 20,000 lines long, and I said, well, you're probably doing it wrong then. The store procedure's that long. So.
Yeah, that's how not to get the job.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
So like, that's okay though.
That's great.
So, but I don't think that's too important. I like this right here. This is what I'm talking about right here.
Yeah. This is super good. His little projects here are good. And we'll click on one of these in a second. Actually, we'll click on a couple of these in a second because his book tracker is like, it's good. I clicked on it earlier. I was like, this is really good.
Yeah.
Then he has his mini sites down here too. With these little rollovers, which are neat. All the color palettes right too. Look, by the way, look at the.
Yeah, it all matches. Works. It's all pulled together.
It works. Even though these are different, like icons and things. Look, the color, the buttons, and the text and everything pulls everything together. I like it. He has some, I guess, quotes down here. Okay, little quotes. I'm guessing they scroll. Okay. That's little quotey things. And then it has his blog. So these are his live blog posts that have come in.
Yeah, this is one of the thing that we added recently is that this is an API that's pulling those in off his blog, his live blog site, pulling them in.
Right, that's cool.
So as he adds stuff, this will be updated automatically through an API REST service. It's kind of cool.
And then he has his contact form. The bottom of his contact form.
There you go.
So his app, I did open his bug tracker earlier. This is when
it's amazing.
His bug tracker that comes up. This thing's interesting. This little animated thing. I'm guessing he just grabbed this from somewhere and didn't make it. I'm guessing.
No, he made this. I asked him.
Did he really? Nah.
Yep.
That's very impressive. That is very, very impressive. No, that's very cool. So he's logging in as so he has his demo accounts, which again we suggest that's a hot tip. You got an app that requires authentication.
The reason we bring this up, and we're not really touting Coder Foundry, just if you're doing this and you're watching this today, please do this. Because here's what happens. Close that down. If you're an interviewer and you're interviewing someone, you're not going to register your email account with a candidate or an applicant. You're just not going to do it. Right? And so, but the demo gives them a way to do it. And he's got a hot about window and he tells about it, that kind of stuff. And so how to use, great. And then log in. And then we can just hit demo admin. We'll just do that. So just do the admin one on the left.
Yeah, I clicked it. It's spinning up.
It's spinning up. Okay.
It's logging me in, I guess. Here we go. Well, I like his little.
So we're using Heroku to host these things, and then Heroku does take time to spin up if you're on a free tier.
Look how good this looks. This is really look. Colors are perfect in this too. This is great.
Yep.
Oh, look at this. Exactly. Oh, that's awesome. Yep. Look at that little thing. That's smooth. Yep. I like that. Popped away nicely.
Here's the cool part, Kevin. If you take the self-paced course, not to be promotional, you're going to learn how to build this thing.
Yes. Yeah.
This is what we build in the bootcamp, and this is what you build in the self-paced course. So go to his detail, like go to a view, like just a view. I think it's the blue button at the top. Yeah. It may take a second to build out.
Yeah, it's slow. There we go. I like just a second. I'm loading. I like the little spinny wheel. That's cool.
Now, the one thing when I reviewed this with Lan, I forget which way you pronounce it.
Yeah.
I asked him who Scott Summers was, and he didn't know. So I was disappointed in that.
Why? Who? Is it in here somewhere?
Yeah, Carol Danvers is the developer.
Oh,
Scott
okay.
Summers is another developer.
Okay.
Scott Summers is Cyclops, which just happens to be my favorite X-Men of all time. I'm just joking. I wasn't disappointed, but like,
that's funny. That's funny.
So anyway,
I think that's great.
So it's kind of cool. So like full-blown ticket management system. That's what we do here. So
yeah, that's cool. Well, there's a little modal pop-up here.
Yeah, for editing.
Let's see. Here's Natasha. We're assigning this to Natasha Romanov now. Need some Black Widow action on this.
If you don't like it, she'll kill you.
Oh, look, he has a little warning that's a demo user. Look, you can't actually like break the system. That's cool. Oh, this is cool.
Now, one approach that we're doing different.
Yeah.
In the current cohort, which will also be in the self-paced course, is now we're going to make the concept of multi-tenancy in the bug tracker. So right now it's centered around one customer or one company, and this is my bug tracking software. The new version that we're building out will be where multiple companies can run their own kind of bug tracking software. What this allows you to do in the demo process is set up a company targeted to the company that you're interviewing at that they can turn around and just play with, and it doesn't mess up your main demo. And so like you can avoid getting around of like doing that. You still want to do that for like anonymous people coming in, but if you're interviewing somewhere and they're looking at your portfolio, you can send them a link to that portfolio that they can just go ahead and register, and then they can just assign users. They can do whatever they want and add tickets however they want to do it. So it's going to be cool.
Did I freeze or did Bobby freeze? Let's see here in a second. If you guys can still hear me. Let's see. I think I'm still here. I think Bobby froze up here. I don't think it's me this time. Let's give him a minute to get back here. And hey, look, Lan's here. So yeah, cool. Lan, your portfolio is super good. I like it. Your app's really cool. I liked your pop-ups. I love the little thing on the side too, by the way. Let me show you. Pull it up. I loved this menu is super good. I think that's legit. I like it. I like this little pop-up too that comes up. It's a good little call to action if somebody clicks on that and you're like, hey, go check out my portfolio anyway. I think that's super good. While we're waiting for Bobby to come back, then I'm going to also look at Lan's blog too, because I think this is super cool. This is another project you're going to build in the course as well. So this is Lan's blog, which these 3 posts, if you remember, we're pulling over to his portfolio side too. So this is great. Okay, Bobby messaged me, said lost internet. So we'll give him a few minutes to come back. I'll just continue on with these as we go. But yeah, this is a hot blog too. I like this. It's super good. I like you have a link back to your portfolio and stuff up here again too. Always pushing people back to your other work if they want to check out your other stuff. But this is super great. Looks like he wrote a lot too. And you have a lot of articles as well. That's good. And this one spins up a little bit faster. On the other side. Yeah, this is great. I like this. Very, very, very cool. Very cool. So on the rest of the site, I think we went down this already, didn't we? Yeah. So it's the site. So this is their blog posts that are pulling over from the blog. So this is something, like Bobby said, that's new for us that we've done. This is cool. This is a good little feature. So you guys will learn how to do this too in the course as well. So that's neat. Okay. Let's see. Hey, he's back. Did you have to reboot the whole thing? Hold on.
I'm back.
You're back.
Sorry.
Would you have to reboot everything?
Yeah, I think so. So we lost it for a second.
I didn't know if it was me because it was me last time, and I was like, last time I just carried on talking, and I was like, am I talking to nobody? So
sorry about that.
No, it's good.
So
we just so I looked at Lan's blog too, and Lan is actually here, by the way.
Okay, great.
He said thanks for looking at it, so that's awesome.
He's
that's
super
cool.
Smart dude. He's gonna get a job if he isn't working already.
Oh sure. Yeah. His stuff is legit good. Okay, let me look this one. Okay, so what do we have? And it's funny because Lan, you'd actually put your suggestion in, and it's funny because I'd already pulled out your. It's like fate. I'd already pulled up your portfolio before you even suggested. I don't know if you know that or not, but I had. So we were looking at your portfolio anyway. So. Oh, look, I think Bobby's frozen again. Let's cut to frozen Bobby. Look, if anyone wants to screen capture that and do something with it, that'd be great. Little frozen there. Oh, that's funny. He's gonna kill me. Okay. I'm guessing he's losing internet again, and it's not me this time. Again, I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna let's take a look at some of you guys who sent them in while we're waiting for Bobby to come back. We had, what do we got? 4 or 5 different submissions, so we'll take a look at these. And then if he comes back, we'll do some questions at the end. If he doesn't come back, we won't. First things first, I'm going to answer this. Let me get rid of him here. It's weird having him frozen on the screen, isn't it? So Tarek wants to know how long the price will be at 129. It'll be until April 26th. So yes, 18 days, 11 hours, somewhere around that mark. So yes, it'll be at 129 until April 26th at like close to midnight, I think it is, on that day. The price will then go up. We will probably also do a launch price, but it will not be 129. We'll do an intermediate price probably for the first week of some kind, but then it will go to $99 a month after that point. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the next one here. So, first one we had submitted. This was Vladislav. So Vlad, and actually sent me this a couple of different ways too. So I did have a chance to look at yours already, Vlad, so I was going to put this up anyway. First things first, I love your color palette. Super good from a design perspective. I like your button here. Good call to action. This is super good. I like this little bobbing thing too. This is neat. This little animation thing is cool. You got your social media links up here too. Your LinkedIn, your GitHub, and your Twitter profile. I like your, a little animation on your About Me section. That's cool. Oh, little pop-ins are cool. That's super good. I like your little like pop-ins there. Does that come up again if I guess it doesn't if I just scroll up, but no, that was good. I like that. I like this little box too. It's nicely rounded. It's cool. This is cool. I like that you've kept with your color palette too on the picture here too. That's good. Your little About Me section. I think Bobby might be coming back. Here he is again. Hey.
I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it'll be more stable.
Yeah. No, we're good. We're just looking at the next portfolio.
Okay, cool.
So this is, just so you know, this is Vladislav's portfolio. I was just saying I love his color palette. I love that he took this through. He carried it through into his profile picture too, look, which is good.
Yeah.
And gradients are hot. I'm a sucker for a gradient. I use gradients a lot.
Yep.
So this little section, experienced education groups. I like these little icons, but they're covering up the text. Right. I guess I can read it because I did read it. But I would lower them a little bit. I don't know if that's something just maybe on my desktop size or something. Maybe that's why they're showing that way. I'm not sure. But I like them. They're in the same design sort of scheme, but I would lower them a little bit so they're not hovering over the text. Something just seems wrong. But I like the section.
The only thing I would do is I would take off junior. I just put Python developer over there. I would just take that off.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Good tip.
Just take that off because you may come back to this 5 years later and realize you're still classifying yourself as a junior.
Yeah.
So
and you've missed out on job opportunities because of it. Right.
Yeah. You may think you're a junior because it's your first role, but you may make more money than someone else because you just list yourself as a Python developer because he's obviously got skills.
Right. Yep.
So.
Yeah. Don't classify yourself. Let other people kind of classify.
Yeah. Exactly. Let them rank you.
I always like this design aesthetic with like the wavy lines on these things instead of like having a block model. I think that's neat. These are cool. Look. These little hover over things.
Yeah, that's a really hot card. I like that. Even if you were in the bootcamp here and he's not, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's got a live and it's got a view code right there. It tells what it is. I mean, it's just really cool.
You know what else is cool about this too? Look at the see the little balls in the background that are hovering back there. Look too.
Yeah.
See that they actually are there under these too. Look. So this is a new thing that I've seen. This is a new design trend called glass. So to this glass design trend where it's sort of like it's transparent, but it's also kind of frosted looking. You see it a lot with like credit cards. It looks like a piece of like frosted glass look.
Right, I love it.
Moving behind it, it's very cool.
It's amazing.
Very, very on trend.
And he's carrying the purple around in a great way.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Super, super on trend.
Kind of cool.
So this is project section. His skill section. Ladislav, you got a lot of skills. Man, you got a lot going on.
That's right, baby. A little C#. I see the C# there.
Oh, see this one here. Very cool.
And the only thing we had issue with is the whack of times stats. We didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
So I guess you're spending most of your time in Python, maybe. I really don't think this is super necessary. It does show a chart and ability to show a chart on a page, but like I don't know how it helps you as a candidate necessarily.
So the way it's presented is super good. I like the chart. It looks super nice, but I think you need a description of what this is. And this could be something that's very like niche in your area or something, and people just don't understand it.
Maybe whack a time means something to some other, and it doesn't mean anything to us over here in the US. But like, But I think it's like how much time you spend doing each thing. Again, that could change based on the project you're on. I mean, like, so like I wouldn't.
But I'm guessing these must be live stats though of some kind. I'm guessing because they're very very precise. Look, I mean, these aren't guesstimate stats. You wouldn't guess you worked 6.1% on HTML, right? Like that would be weird. So these are pulled from an API or something somewhere, and it's probably Wackathon, whatever that is, which I'm guessing tracks your usage in whatever you're doing, but. Yeah, it needs a description of some kind if you're going to use it.
Yeah,
I would say. And then footer. Again, on brand, nice gradient here, and then your social profiles. The one thing that I didn't find instantly was, where's your call to action? Like, how do I communicate with you? So you have your social medias up here, and you do have a contact form. And when I click contact, it pulls up this like little pop down like modal thing. But then I noticed I couldn't actually get out of it. I'm guessing I can get out of it if I complete it, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. You're locked in, Kevin.
Which maybe is by design, Vladislav, which is actually great if that's the case. That's funny. But I'm guessing it's probably
You should be able to hit escape and it'll close.
Should be able to,
I think escape.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, and it doesn't. Little X worked that time. Look, funny. So you have somewhat of a little bug there. There's a little bug going on there. Also, I would say this doesn't feel like it's in the exact same theme as the rest of your site.
So the buttons are, it's a little off color brand. I would put that purple in that thing, man. You're carrying purple so hard, and that's a primary orange.
I would also, if I was him, I would make a section down here at the bottom. That's just the contact form section.
Put a form right in line.
Put a form right in line. At the bottom here somewhere. I think that would be a great thing. This is super good. The animation stuff on here is really, really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me check. Let's go to our next one.
All right. Show the next one up.
So this one is Akshay, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Akshay. I hope I'm getting your name right. This is Akshay's portfolio. So Akshay is a software engineer, and I do like the headshot. It's good. It's actually kind of works too with it works better with the text over it because you've got the sort of the nice sort of similar color behind you, and this works for me. I might put this in a box of some kind though, maybe. Not sure. It doesn't work as well up here with these. So think about maybe having a, just keeping that white maybe at the top. Maybe. The scroll effect's nice though too. As I scroll, it actually just scrolls straight past it. As soon as I start to scroll down, it just scrolls down to that next section. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Okay. Just who cares about details? Okay, cool. You gotta deliver on that though if you're gonna put that in there too. That's if you're gonna write that there, it's kind of be kind of tough. You do have to deliver on that. If people spot any kind of like weird details on your thing that's wrong, they're gonna call you out on that. I like this though. I like this overlap here. The image with the 3 years experience working. That's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's interesting, right? I do like that little overlap thing there. That's cool. Oh, your social media icons down here too, which stay. Oh, that's cool. I like that too. So these sections,
like
by the way, as I'm scrolling, I'm hitting like my scroll wheel once, and it's taking them down to these different sort of sub pages.
Yeah.
This is cool. This shows.
He's got some experience, a little resume. I like it.
Yep. This is cool. I like the little animation there too. By the way, if I go back.
Yeah, that's
little.
I like the.
Yeah,
I'm just not a fan of these right here. 90, 90, 90. I'm just not a fan.
Right. Because what does it mean? We've talked about this a million times, but what does that mean? You're 90%. You're 90% what? You know 90% of Java. You feel 90% confident about Java. I don't know.
So I would say I would better like make this your skill section. Say that if you're 90% of Java, you feel good about that. You can say I have proficiency in building apps in Java and Kotlin. Also use Python and JS or something like that. Just give us a little flavor of the types of things that you build using these languages. I think is better than just putting a graph on there. So,
yep,
I think it's kind of cool. All right.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. Oh, the image changed. That's interesting.
It's kind of neat.
Kind of. I don't know what's triggering the change as I'm moving around. Okay. It maybe feels a little. Okay. It says I'm highlighting over these. I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say this one kind of works okay. This one is okay. I guess.
No, I think Kevin, what he's done here is Hira is something to do with music, and that's why the background is the way it is.
No, I like it in terms of what it is.
It's just the colors are really jarring, I guess.
Yeah, they feel very, very different, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Plus,
so that's how he's logified each of his projects.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, it's good. No, I do like it because I'm thinking like, what am I clicking on? I'm concentrating on this yellow part right here, right? So as long as I can read this, I'm okay. I don't really care about reading the other stuff because on this one you can't really read this stuff off to the left here.
Yeah.
It's kind of hidden a little bit in the. There's no contrast there. No, this is cool. Let's go down. Okay, let's grab a coffee and jump on conversation. Drop a mail. Okay, so I guess this is just this is a mail too. So you could consider having a form in here too instead of just a mail to. It's always an option to have. Forms just they show that you know how to use a form. Yeah, cool. No, I like it. I like the animations and stuff are super good on it.
It's kind of neat. Very cool.
Yeah. Well done. Actually, I like it. Okay.
And I sent you a link. Look at that link and let's give another tip out, another resource for people that we use. Look in your Teams.
Okay,
there.
I see it. Give me a Teams link. Okay. There we go.
So like one of the things when you're looking for a gradient, go say show all gradients, and you can pick a color at the top. And if you're looking for gradients, this is one I use a lot where I'm just trying to find a gradient. You also can make your own. And there's a lot of sites where you can make your own, but if you just don't want to do that, you just can like pick one from these themes here. You also can rotate it over there on the right-hand side, Kevin. And if you want to like rotate it around.
Oh, that's cool.
To make it your own. And then if you could keep going over there, you can like right click it and get the CSS codes right there and just copy it.
Oh, there we go. That's cool. Yeah, that's neat.
So if we think gradients are a real good way to do it. One I use a lot, if you go there, go to the gray section or the white section over at the very top.
This one?
Maybe more onto the white side.
Oh, this side?
Yeah, I'll pick one of these as a background for a page to find something that's super light.
Yeah, because they're very subtle, right? So.
Yeah, very subtle, and you can see like I'll pick that one like 4 down a lot. Yeah, that could be kind of cool, and then you may want to rotate it if you want to. So just an idea of like how to get it. Yeah.
It's just so it's not just one solid color. People can tell.
Yeah.
It'll be subtle differences. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this is neat. See, I love this kind of stuff. I would spend hours looking at these. Pink is hot, by the way, just so you guys know. Pinks and purples and still look good. Cool. Yeah, I like it. So that's uigradients.com, by the way. Let me
Put that in chat. And then there's a bunch of them out there. Other than that, that's just one I use, but there's a bunch of those sites out there.
So anyway, so here we go. So, there's just one thing I want to pull up here. Somebody see it in the one chat. Here you go. So Nathaniel says the Whacker Time must be a plugin then. Tracks your time actively coding in VS Code. So I would say if you do use that on your site, just explain that's what that is. Yeah. You can't just assume that people are going to know that that plugin exists and that that's where the stats are coming from. If it's something you want to talk about, yeah, just say like, hey, these are my. You don't have to. I wouldn't even reference Whacker Time. I would just say, you want to see my VS Code coding stats? Here you go. Doesn't matter how they get there. I would say something like that, maybe. Cool. So there you go. We learned something new today. I like it.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I always learn new things.
I love learning new things. Okay, let me see. Let's do one more. What time we got? Yeah, we'll do one more real quick.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh, this one is a dark one. Yeah, let's go for this. Dark mode all the time. Brian Yee. Like it.
Yeah, man. So he's got his projects up there and a contact me right there in the get-go.
Yep. Super good. Color scheme, love it. If you're into dark, this is kind of the way to go. Like it's not a black look, it's a blue. And then the green goes with the blue. This isn't white. This is a blue/gray. There's two different colors look too. A slightly brighter one and a slightly darker one. Very cool. This green, sort of mint green, goes well with the blue too. Cool. Like it.
Yeah, and he's using the green as a highlight, which I like. That's when you're using a bright green like that, use it as the highlight, not the main color.
You could almost replace a lot of different kinds of singular bright coloring with this scheme. Like a lot of different ones would work. You could have a yellow, you could have a red,
purple.
You could have a purple. Gold. Yeah, a lot would work in here as a bright color. I like it. It's good. Scroll down. Animation of his projects popping up. Oh, that was cool. I like that. We'll look at one of these projects here in a second. I wonder if this is a hot project at the minute. This is a couple that we've seen of this. I'm guessing so. Because I'm guessing he's not tracking his own stats. We'll come back to that one in a second. He's not got his own list of COVID stats. I would assume. Okay, then he's got his About Me section. This is cool. Like his little hover over too. Subtle little animations, like just bring the page to life. See him on his buttons too. Look, hover over the button. It just jumps into the page. I like that. That's cool. And then he has his Let's Connect and his Contact Me section, which again is just a mail to button. Again, think about maybe using a form for that.
Yep.
Let's go to one of his projects. Let's look at his COVID app. Okay.
So he's got different data sets, sources over there.
Oh, that is interesting. Yeah. So he has the CDC.
Very cool.
It'd be cool if you could drill down a little bit further too, though. I like to drill down a little bit into like states maybe or something. That'd be kind of interesting too. But the fact that there's a lot of countries here is cool. That's neat. Put a lot of different data sources in.
Yeah, so he's sourced all these data sources. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I like that. Let's look at his car app too, actually. E-cars. We buy Tesla on here. Is that what we're doing? Okay, let's go for the Wing Model X. Let's buy one of these things. Oh, we gotta log in and check it out. Just want to buy it. Deliver it to me. No, but this is cool. I like this. This is. I wonder if this is an API or if this is. If these are live.
I would imagine it's another API too.
Take 4 BMW 3s.
Yeah, we got to get 4 of those, one for everybody.
Yeah.
You need different colors for the day of the week.
Yeah, I was wondering, did I not get to choose the color there? Hold on. Let's view this. I need a color option too. Honda? Nah. Yeah, but I like this. This is cool. Oh, and he has a search thing over here too. Look. Pull in certain cars, view them. Yeah, this is cool. I like it.
That Leaf is rated that high?
Where's that one?
Oh, the Nissan Leaf has got 4 stars? Come on, man. I doubt the app now. I'm just kidding.
Just because you don't want one. I take the Audi though. The Audi's pretty cool. I think
the Audi got a 1 star, man.
Audi got a 1 star. Yeah. I mean, that's harsh.
I don't think that's cool though. Leaf anymore.
That's cool. That's a cool app. Yeah, cool app. And your portfolio is really good, Brian. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It looks like some really good portfolios today.
These some good portfolios. Hope we give you some little feedback. So sorry for the internet outages I've had today. So we'll get back to it on next Tuesday. It is lunchtime, Kevin. It is time to eat tacos. So
it is.
Let's set out our newest members. I think we got some new members there and some new super chat people. Thank you.
Do we? So, I don't get to see the members as they show up. Hold on.
But right on the screen there, Lanley, Steven.
Oh, why did it? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. And Steven, I think, joined last time, and I didn't get to call it out because I didn't see it pop up. So, Steven, thank you so much. And Lan, thank you so much. We appreciate you becoming members. I'm not sure what's happening with the super chat being cut off there. I don't know. I'll look at that.
I saw when Ray Carl Brown's armory came in there's a space somewhere in that thing. A special character.
Okay. So I'm not going to be worried too much about it.
Yeah. So, but thank you for the super chat. We do appreciate it. Hey, and final note, go grab the course. You got 18 days. Go grab it. It's a great deal, $129. Go to learn.coderfoundry. And if you want to grab that, we'd love to see you in class. So
buy it for your friends, buy it for your family, Christmas present for somebody.
Everyone learns to code. You learn how to code. You learn how to code. Everyone's learning
exactly. No, that'd be great. That'd be cool.
But we'll be back on Tuesday. We'll be back on Tuesday with some more content. Bring your questions, and we will see you guys Tuesday. Have a great weekend.
Yep. Take care, everybody.
Keep coding, guys.